My name is Chieh Huang. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders here at BOXED. David and I met, actually the co-founders and David met when we were at our last company called AstroApe. So David was the COO of Zynga, and Zynga eventually acquired AstroApe. And so we met him through that context. But working for David throughout the next 2 years, it was really a very interesting ride, and we learned a ton from him. And so he remains a really good friend of BOXED and a really good friend of a lot of the early employees of this company. Anyone watching this video under the purview of David. So I'm happy to be a mentor and give you guys a little bit of advice. Take it with a huge grain of salt because every entrepreneurship ride and journey is different. And all I can do is tell you kind of the mistakes that we've made so that you don't have to make them yourself. BOXED is an online warehouse club where we ship large format items, aka big items of toilet paper, Ziploc bags, Clorox, Oreo cookies, directly to you at your home if you don't have the time, the physical means, or the patience to go to a warehouse club. This all started, believe it or not, in my garage in suburban New Jersey just about 3 years ago. And so since then, just a few folks in the garage, till now, close to 500 employees, almost $200 million raised, and 6 locations throughout the US. It's been a pretty wild ride. So the mission has morphed quite a while since we started, and now with the profile that we have in the press and with the things that we've already done, the mission has actually become social change through toilet paper. As corny as that sounds, I feel like even with initiatives like the pink tax or even with initiatives like education, we're kind of in the intersection where you can question whether it's not just a luxury for us to kind of help solve these problems, but whether it's a responsibility for a company at our scale to help tackle them. In 37 states across this country, feminine care products, aka tampons and pads, are actually taxed like luxury good items. And so if you think about the wage inequality that women already suffer from, you add on this tax that they have to pay, that their male kind of counterparts don't have to pay, obviously. It creates quite a disparity if you're just a woman trying to get by. So for us, we felt like, were we part of the solution or were we part of the problem? And we didn't want to be part of the problem, so there was only one choice, and that was to basically rebate the sales tax that the states charge if you live in a sales tax zone where you get charged for tampons and pads. I don't even know where to begin. So my advice to entrepreneurs would be to find something that you are truly passionate about. And you might think, duh, like, you didn't have to get on camera and tell me that, right? But think about that for a moment. Think about the average length that an entrepreneurship kind of journey is, whether it's 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, 16 years, 20 years, if you're really successful. You will be doing this day in and day out, 27 hours a day. Literally, this will be all that you will be thinking about. And if you're not passionate enough to bet everything in your life on this idea, then it's not the right idea for you. So I say that because you meet a lot of entrepreneurs sitting down with a notebook trying to think of the next idea. That often doesn't work out. The idea will come to you, and I always say when you can't even sleep because it's just in your mind all day, all night, then that's the right idea.